First and foremost, I was having a conversation about this last Monday, and I think I was going back and forth with Jazz. And one of the things that I said when I was going back and forth with Jazz was she kept telling me about the relationship that the police officers need to foster in the communities. And I said, you got your facts wrong. Let me go and check this. Give me a second. Check it out.
We have some breaking news right now. An off-duty deputy with the Cook County Sheriff's Office is killed in a possible robbery attempt.
It started with an altercation at a gas station in the Parkway Gardens neighborhood. Joining us live there with the breaking details.
Good morning. The Cook County Sheriff's Office sent out a statement confirming that one of their off-duty sheriff's deputies was killed overnight. They did not identify that sheriff's deputy, but the office staff are with the family at this time, and Area 1 police are investigating the shooting. They say the 31-year-old male was at a gas station at 67th and Eberhard at 1:30 this morning. There was an argument with a male offender. Both exchanged gunfire. The deputy was shot in the chest. He tried to drive away and struck a pole at 67th in Indiana. The fire department took him to the University of Chicago Hospital. That is where he died. Police say that the male offender then fled on foot and is still out there. Right now, law enforcement and other first responders are preparing to escort the sheriff's deputy's body from University of Chicago Hospital to the west side to the Cook County morgue. A county public servant, and a salute to him after he was killed last night.
First of all, let me just say this. I appreciate you, Rita. Thank you for sending this hot tea. She sent me 2 hot teas, so thank you. She sent that to me ASAP. You see how fast she got that to me? I didn't even know that DoorDash moved that fast. We only 15 minutes into the show, and she already got this hot tea for me. So thank you. I appreciate it. Always looking out for me, always checking in on the show, and always making sure that you add value into my life. I cannot say that I appreciate you any more than I do, as well as all of my chasers and the people that look out for me. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. But let me say this. Yeah, get y'all a good one. Get you a good one that always holds you down, man. Let me also say this. I was having this conversation with Jazz on Monday's show, and I was telling her that you got it wrong, baby. You absolutely got it wrong. She was basically communicating to me that black police officers, or police officers in general across the board, are always doing wrong to the black community. And I was telling her, listen, all you got to do is a simple Google search. All you got to do is a simple Google search, and you'll realize just how wrong you are. That police officers, by and large, are the ones that are killed off duty, on duty, trying to do the right thing and protect the people that's in the community. And of course, this is a Chicago area sheriff / off-duty deputy. They are always the ones. And y'all keep saying, listen, man, and shout out to Philip Jackson. I appreciate you. I'm going to read that shortly. And Frank White. Y'all said, listen, bro. They always are the ones that's on the front line. They always are the ones that never make it back home to their family. They never make it back home to their family. Listen, a simple Google search. Don't go and search for Meg Thee Stallion tickets on when her next concert going to be. Don't go and search for when Beyonce is going to be out there campaigning for Kamala Harris. A simple Google search will then yield the results that would allow for you to then find out what you need to find out. Police officers, by and large, across the nation, suffer the most. Shout out to them. Shout out to Chicago and the people that keep telling me, Anton, don't talk about Chicago. Well, stop killing off-duty police officers, on-duty and off-duty police officers. In addition to that, we can never forego the opportunity to show you how much money is being stolen from you from the nonprofits. From who? From black women. Let's get it in.
Former executive director of a San Francisco nonprofit has been arrested. She's accused of stealing public funds.
San Francisco's district attorney investigators say the money was meant to help fight crime. KTVU's Christian Captain joins us live with the details. Christian?
Yeah, the DA's office says that the former executive director of SF Safe was arrested and is facing dozens of felony charges that for misusing close to $750,000.
My name is Kyra Worthy. I'm the executive director of San Francisco Safe.
San Francisco's district attorney's office investigators have arrested Kyra Worthy, the fired head of the now defunct SF Safe, a nonprofit that once partnered with the San Francisco Police Department. The DA's office has leveled 34 felony charges related to the misuse and embezzlement of close to $750,000, an alleged subsequent cover-up, and wage theft. Worthy was fired from SF Safe in January after...
Is this not the perfect picture for my people in the back and the front? Is this not the perfect picture? A woman stealing from a nonprofit, a director, embezzled $750,000 while standing in front of two people with masks on that are advocating for Black Lives Matter. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Look at the picture. A black woman standing in front of two people with masks on advocating for Black Lives Matter while at the same time funneling money into her bank account. Somebody said, Anton, you keep saying propaganda. What propaganda? She got 34 charges pending against her. And it just so happened to be in one of the communities that's actually seeing a defunding of the police. Crime is rampant. Retail stores are running away from the environment. But she got time to make sure that she siphoned some money off.
Audit. The organization closed its doors after nearly 50 years of service. The DA's office is accusing Worthy of squandering $500,000 and using another $100,000 on personal expenses, including $90,000 for a home health care nurse for her parents in North Carolina.
Hey, be careful when y'all say I want to donate to charity or I want to support a nonprofit. That's why I give my money to the streets. That's why I support the streets with my money. That's why I fund my bag chasers. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description.
President of the Board of Supervisors, Aaron Peskin, called for an audit more than a year ago, worried that something wasn't adding up.
You know why you didn't get that audit, sir? Is because you're a white man. If you are an older white man in America, you are public enemy number one. But we gonna get to that.
Incidents like this vastly erode public trust, which is precisely why I have formulated an inspector general to give our controller the powers that they haven't had up until now, the power of subpoena, the power of search warrant.
White
and
man
that's
with a
going to be
gray
on this
beard?
November's ballot.
The mayor's office released a statement saying, quote, the mayor has been focused on creating greater accountability for city departments and nonprofits.
We don't want to hear all of that. We don't like London Breed anyway. But we gonna definitely get back to her. We gonna get to London Breed. I promise you, I have not forgotten any of these mayors in the United States of America. I've just been frying bigger fish temporarily. And then last but not least, Oakland residents. Surprise, surprise. I told you it's going to be the most vulnerable among us that's going to suffer. You know how all of these boomers and these Gen Xers, they keep voting for these Democrats. They keep voting for the ones that says defund the police and don't put no safety inside of your cities. Well, this is what happens when that happens.
Of the housing complex say their everyday lives have become waking nightmares. Good evening. I'm Claudine Wong.
And I'm Greg Lee. The victims, mostly women of Asian descent, have been robbed and beaten.
New at 5 tonight, our crime reporter Henry Lee is live for us in Oakland after hearing from residents. Henry?
Yeah, these residents are scared even to leave their complex. That means they're not going on walks to the park, to the store, not doing anything they're supposed to be doing while enjoying their retirement.
He beat her. Not only the money, he beat her. She get hurt.
Maria Sang says her 80-year-old neighbor was attacked and held up, one of 15 residents of an Oakland senior housing community, most of them elderly women of Asian descent, who've been targeted by robbers over the past month.
All the seniors scared to go out. They stop all their activities They scared to go shopping, grocery, walk around this area.
Please help us. One day we all get old. We shouldn't be live like these conditions.
On Friday, a woman who lives at Westlake Christian Terrace became the latest victim. Surveillance video shows 3 guys jump out of a Kia Sorento. They run to the woman at 28th and Broadway, pull her to the ground, and drag her on the sidewalk. But then 2 workers at Volkswagen of Oakland run out and try to stop them. One robber pulls out a gun, and they drove off.
It took me a second to register. I just thought about my family and kind of made me stop because I still wanted to chase them.
Dealership employee John Arose tells me he's seen robbers repeatedly targeting victims from the senior housing complex.
It's just very unfortunate. It's disgusting behavior, and I will do anything to stop it as much as possible.
When is the violence going to stop?
Never. It's never going to stop, because guess what? It doesn't just happen in black communities. It happens in communities that are not doing a thing that's in the best interest of its constituents and its people. Oh, you thought that was only a black thing? You thought that it was just a white thing? You thought that they was just following you back home from the luxury store? It's not only what's happening. What's really happening is that now that y'all keep voting for these dumb policies and these stupid Democrats, let's just call them what they are, that keep y'all tied to the federal government, that keep on rocking in with these diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, they basically made y'all prisoners in your own homes. They've made y'all prisoners in your own homes. You cannot walk to the store. Don't bring out your dog. Don't drive a car. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. All people are now prisoners in their own homes in the United States of the Americas. I cannot believe it. It is the wildest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. That's crazy. That is insane. But this is not the time. This is just quick hits. We gonna get, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook. This is just quick hits. Ladies and gentlemen, try not to be prisoners in your own home. Jesus.